Welcome back, trainers. If this is your first time joining, welcome to Yummy Yummy Yugi channel. Allow me to introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Yummy Yummy Yugi. I have dissociative identity disorder, also known as split personality. I often believe that I am a king of game and like to talk to imaginary friends coming out from my playing cards. Anyway, joke aside, I've been hitting about 2800 ratings in Season 3 and Season 4, and I'm hoping to achieve 3000 ratings this season. My goal for this channel is for us to grow together by me providing helpful information and then receiving feedbacks from all of you so that I can grow as well. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so that we can all achieve this goal together. Today I'll be talking about the current meta, especially focusing on the leads of the Pokemons out there, as well as going over one of the set from day 5. I have been using the same team for the past 5 days, leading with an Altaria that deals additional Dragon Breath damage to certain Pokemons. For more information about my team, I did go over on day 1 video, so please check it out. Jumping into the results so far for this season, overall I'm doing good, as you can see, but on day 3 I've noticed that there were a lot of Bastiodon and Galarian Stunfisk in the lead, which gave me a little bit of hard time. On day 4 it improved a little bit more, and on day 5 it got much better in terms of lead Pokemons. I do want to emphasize though that this team definitely can come back from a lead loss to flip the game overall. Thanks to my Black Eyes Blue Dragon, also known as Altaria, I did have a pretty good day on day 5 with leading wins total of 16 times, with a neutral matchup of 3 times in just my opinion, and then lead loss for 6 times. I have not run any of the simulations, so perhaps some of the lead wins category could be debatable, like Galvantula, Pelipper, and Dusclops. I've listed Hypno as the neutral matchup, but it really depends on what type of moves they have. For example, one of the Hypno was packing Return and a Shadow Ball. Winning lead was a huge factor of me going 20 and 5 today on day 5. In fact, my Wi-Fi dropped on one of the games, so I had a great chance of going 21 and 4. Anyways, let's just jump into one of the set. The first opponent is Shin 8. So here is a bad lead loss to Melmetal. Both Shadow Machamp and Azumarill can handle Melmetal, but I usually like to bring in Azumarill because of the bulk that it has. I don't have to commit too much shield, and then if it's something that I can handle, I can get the lead win back with Azumarill. So here I'm trying to see if the Melmetal is going to be going away, but it doesn't look like it's going to be going away. It's trying to stick around, so I'm going to throw the Play Rough. See if they're going to shield or not, which they did. This is huge, and they're still sticking around, so I'm going to be going for Hydro Pump. I'm going to be shielding here. It is okay to shield here because they are going to most likely commit to their shield as well. But there is a chance that they won't either. If they don't do shield, then I can take this Melmetal out. Hydro Pump successfully lands. At this point you want to do as much damage as possible with this Azumarill against the opponent's Azumarill. An opponent likely has to use their charge move because the bubble damage itself is not going to take my Azumarill down, as you can see. This is huge that they're going to be using their energy here. Both of our Pokemons are weak against Azumarill, but my Altaria does deal additional damage, so it is a rather favorable situation. They did swap out, so we'll immediately chase it with the Shadow Machamp. That was quite a mistake over there, I think, that they did, because they weren't expecting something like Shadow Machamp to follow most likely, but they got punished for changing the Pokemon right there. just gonna farm it down and throw the charge move with Rock Slide. My Shadow Machamp will be taken out here likely, but it won't matter because Altaria has stored energy. I think that the Azumarill had to switch out, being pressured by the Altaria's additional damage of Dragon Breath led us to win this game. Moving on to the second game, I have started to see more and more past rank 10 winner. So second game is going to be against Root QZ. We win the lead against Toxicroak here, expecting them to switch out. So I'll be switching immediately to Shadow Machamp to follow. It's important to count the number of fast move. I've only counted 5, so I knew that this was going to be Rock Slide, which is resisted, so I took it. I over farm for energy here, and then throwing the cross chop, which is shielded. It's okay. I did count again that it was going to be a Rock Slide, so I'm going to take this one as well. And I'm going to throw the cross chop here. If they do shield, they will be down 2 shields, so unlikely. I do get the shield, the switch advantage back. I am anticipating Toxicroak to return, and it's good that my Shadow Machamp's health is really low so that they don't get to farm for energy. I am going to try to run down the time for the switch clock. Coming in with the Altaria. Because Mandibuzz is so bulky, I'm going to throw the Sky Attack here. And then switching it to Azumarill. At this point, opponent concedes, so good game to my opponent. Next game will again be against former rank 10, Villalilad. I do envy those poses. We win the lead against Shiftry. Anticipating a swap, but they're not swapping. They are going to throw a charge move here. Since they're not going to be swapping, I'm going to throw my own charge move. Likely it's shielded. From what I learned from my past experience, most of the time they'll be likely throwing a Leaf Blade here, so I won't shield here. A Hypno comes in. I'm gonna throw the Sky Attack to deal as much damage as possible. Switching to Azumarill. And I want to get the Azumarill's health low too, because I don't want to be farmed by the Shiftry for energy here. So no shields will be used for these Thunder Punches. Ideally, I want to over farm so that I have enough energy. I throw a Play Rough here. Likely it won't be shielded. I am able to throw a Play Rough here, which will be shielded. And I didn't want to get farmed down, and I was trying to catch a charge move here, so I did try to sack swap, but I did fail. Leaf Blade damage is huge, so I'm gonna commit to my shield both times. Opponent switches. I have to go for a Rock Slide. I was hoping that it was gonna take it out, but it didn't. Also, the counter damage didn't add up to take it out either, so I'm gonna be taken out here with the Shadow Ball. And Azumarill couldn't charge enough to to get to the play rough, so I'm gonna lose here. Looking back, if I had controlled the amount of damage with the Rock Slide, leaving the health of the Alolan Marowak and farm down for energy with the Azumarill, perhaps I could have won, but I just didn't want to risk that way. It's a good game to my opponent. Next person is going to be Watao2727. This is a lead loss, although I mentioned I won a lot of leads during the day 5. Azumarill is followed by Galvantula. When the matchup becomes significantly disadvantaged like this, I will never shield here. This gets lucky for getting hit, and then the bubble damage taking out the Galvantula. I am going for the Hydro Pump, so they have to throw their energy out, which is perfectly fine. I'm gonna come back with the Shadow Machamp to farm for all the energies. Commit to 1 shield. And Mandibuzz is gonna be weak against my Shadow Machamp as well. So I'm gonna throw a bait with Cross Chop. Was shielded. Throw another bait after charging 2 Rock Slide. But I will catch their attack with Altaria. Idea was not really to sack swap or anything, but I just wanted to preserve the Machamp. Good game to my opponent. Next game against Rare NC, another former rank 10 player. Here's a Toxicroak again. I did see a lot of former rank 10 players leading Toxicroak today. At this point, strategy is to guarantee the switch advantage. So I'm gonna throw the Sky Attack, getting their shield, switching to Azumarill, which is a huge favorable matchup here. And we caught the foul play, which is not very effective. I won't commit to any shields here because I won't be taken out. Likely a foul play again. Play rough takes it out. I am gonna risk it for the biscuit for the Hydro Pump. That was coming very close down to my last life, but it does successfully taken out and opponent concedes. A very good game. The phrase risk it for the biscuit comes from my favorite YouTuber Zyonik. In fact, Zyonik did inspire me for this team from his previous season's team composite, which was Skarmory, Azumarill, and Shadow Machamp. He's very skillful using a lot of different Pokemon. What I like about him is that he's always positive and he's very humble. I'll leave a link to his channel in case you haven't checked him out and you would like to. Anyway, let me know how you thought about this team, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And I would greatly appreciate if you can give me a like on this video and subscribe to my channel, because I will be producing similar videos periodically in the future as well. So until next time, thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.